everyone. So AEP has begun and my phone has been ringing. So that's probably a good sign that people are kind of trying to figure out what kind of benefits are available. Now, one thing that I really wanted to stress during this AEP is make sure that you have your phone recording system set up. Also, you kind of now want to figure out time slicing, like when are you going to be talking to people about enrollments, i.e. when are you going to be cutting out large chunks of time to have a meeting, and also when you're going to be able to take prospecting calls. So you might want to change your voicemail, or perhaps change something so that you have a system to help people kind of understand why you're not answering their phone call. Now, for myself, of course, that's going to be something like, it's annual election period. Things are going to be really busy. I just want you to know that if I'm not answering, I'm probably helping a client now. So if you could please leave me your number and, brief message on how I can help you, that might be something to consider. Additionally, with the annual election period in full swing already, you kind of want to have a good handle on all the different types of plans that you can represent, how you're going to actually enroll in those plans, like if you're going to use a paper application, if you're going to use the carrier insurance company's native online enrollment platform, or if you're going to use some third-party platform like Connecture or Firesight, anything like that, or if you are going to have them kind of use the shopping cart method where they can go and pick their own, and you're going to instruct them on how to pick a plan that's right for them. So what are you going to do? What are the things that you are going to kind of focus on the splicing of the days, or splicing of the daytime, right? Also, every single plan that's out there has different strengths and weaknesses. Example, a plan might be a zero premium plan, but there's no real bells and whistles. So if you're talking to somebody who's like, I just want a bare basic plan. I got a dental plan from work from when I retired. I got this. I just needed a plan that my doctor accepts. Then you can strip off all those extra bells and whistles and just talk to them about the most cost-effective plan. Or you can talk about Medicare supplement plans, and maybe that's what they're looking for. Maybe they want a Medicare supplement plan, right? So this is the kind of streamlined information that you as an agent can provide just by knowing all the plans that are available. Another thing is if they're asking, hey, this plan out there, they have this dental benefit that I want to use. You can, by understanding how other plans work, or that specific plan, if you can represent it, you know how that dental plan works, so you can educate them on how that dental benefit works. You can say, well, that's the dental benefit, whatever it is, and this is how it works, right? And they might be like, oh, it's not just a credit, or it's not just I can use it wherever. It's a PPO plan. You say, no, this is a network plan, and while yes, the Medicare Advantage plan is a PPO plan, the dental benefit that's in that plan is a network-only plan. So you're going to have to use the providers that are inside that plan for dental services, not inside the Medicare Advantage network. Right? So that'll give you a lot of credibility. But the most important thing that I find to myself is that it shortcuts the kind of plans that I'm talking about. Because if their main concern is dental benefits, then I am going to look at all the dental benefits that are there and then see what you're giving up by joining a plan that has better dental benefits. Or if they want to purchase a rider, if the rider, the extra $50 a month or whatever, is going to be worth the premium, and if it's going to be worth their kind of switching on a plan. You can go over the pros and cons of switching, right? The pros and cons of switching. We all know pros and cons of switching. I personally don't like to switch my members because I believe that their plan, if it suits them already and nothing is changing as far as the benefits goes that is going to put them in a worse spot, then they should stick. And that's because it's very difficult for for seniors really to kind of keep track of all these insurance plans, insurance companies, when it's time to roll over, like January 1st. I mean, you got to think about it. Medical services do not have a finite time, right? If I schedule an appointment, it's October already. I might be scheduling an appointment for January or February or next year in October. And I might not want to think about having to have like this change of insurance. Do I have to let my provider know? Yes, you do. So all of those things kind of will weigh on the senior's mind. And as agents, we know it's not that difficult. But that can be the deterrent for signing up for a new plan. So you have to take those things into consideration. That might be the primary reason why they never change plans. They don't know. But if the plan is good enough so they want to change, then give them the option as well. It is a lot about kind of getting the member to make a decision, and that's it. It honestly doesn't even have to be the decision that is best for them as you see it, but it's got to be the one that's best for them as the member sees it, okay? So forget all of your kind of like, oh yeah, I'm the agent, this is the better one mentality. Just understand that the best way to navigate through the plans is to figure out what will benefit the member the most based on what they think and say, versus what you think will help the member the most based on what you think and say. And that's kind of how you have to navigate this annual election period. And that's why, hopefully, you guys will have great sales if you watch this channel and keep listening, because I feel like a lot of agents out there, they're not listening to their clients. They're not paying attention to the industry as far as what the individual plans offer and how it's different from its competition. You guys will be different. All right, you guys have a great day. Help as many people as you can. Do good things, and I'll see you in the next video.